Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of More with Moros. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I wanted to take you guys through the whole process of meal planning, grocery shopping. I despise grocery shopping. I hate going into a grocery store and getting so overwhelmed by everything. Tell me I'm not the only one. I get so overwhelmed even with a list because I'll get distracted and I'll see stuff, and actually ordering groceries online has been so helpful for me because I can just type in exactly what I want, everything that I've already planned out, and I don't know, maybe I just don't have self-control in a grocery store, but I just hate the whole process. So I do all my grocery shopping online, and then I just go pick it up at the store, and of course I have to unload it at home and everything, but for me, and just with 4 kids, it's a lot more convenient that way. So a place that does online shopping, I know Target, and well, I don't know if Target does groceries, but I know for a fact Walmart does the online pickup, but the only places that are really around us are Walmart, Publix, and Harris Teeter. I really like Harris Teeter because they have a lot of good deals most of the time, so that's usually where I order. Anyways, going back to what I was saying, I wanted to show you guys the whole process of how I meal plan, grocery shop, put and organize everything. I've gotten a lot of requests. We did do a pantry organization video on this channel where we redid our whole pantry, but I don't think I've ever shown you guys how I organize everything in the pantry and in the fridge, so that video is also going to be included. So I'm going to take you guys from beginning to end with this shopping, meal planning, and organizational video. So I've actually put everything into my cart for Harris Teeter. Now, I don't really have a method when it comes to meal planning, and I apologize ahead of time if I sound stuffy and congested. I'm stuffy and congested, but I don't really have a method. I'll just pretty much ask everybody, hey, what do you guys want for dinner this week? I'll get some input, I'll add in some meals, I'll go search on Pinterest. Pinterest is my best friend when it comes to any kind of meal planning, even the kids' lunch ideas. I get a lot of ideas on there. Any new recipes that I want to try, crock-pot recipes. I love Pinterest. If you guys want to follow me on Pinterest, I've been really bad at not repinning things that I find, so I'm gonna try and get back into doing that again. So if you guys would like to follow, I'll leave a link down below. But I'll kind of get feedback from everybody, and then I'll also look in the fridge, look in the pantry, try and see what we are running out of or about to run out of, and I'll put in my cart. So it honestly, every single week is different. I might have some dinner meals left over from the previous week that I can make, but I usually try to stick to 4 to 5 meals per week. We do eat out for dinner a lot during the weekends, so I try to stick to that. Sometimes it's really hard, but usually, you know, we'll roll over meals if we can. I try not to waste food. That's another thing that we get really bad about sometimes, is wasting food because we just don't use them. But I'm really trying to be more conscious of that. But the dinner meal ideas that I have, and sometimes I'll even try and go in the pantry and look at stuff that I have that I haven't used in a while and be like, okay, what meal can I make from that? That way I'm using the food and not wasting it. So for dinner this week, Frank requested burgers. So we're gonna have burgers, and the kids will have chicken nuggets and fries. I know that's like a super unhealthy meal, but would I be honest if I said we didn't have chicken nuggets and fries every now and then? And then the other meal is a really easy taco recipe in the crock pot. 3 ingredients: chicken breast, salsa, your favorite like canned salsa, or jarred salsa I should say, and then a packet of taco seasoning. So easy. You can add whatever toppings you want on it: avocado, lettuce, cheese, sour cream, anything that you want. Oh, salmon one night with broccoli and couscous, and then also I might need to get some garlic bread. I don't know if we have any, I have to double check, but also baked ziti. So it's a really simple recipe as well. I think I've already done that recipe on this channel, the what's for dinner recipe video. All right, let's go back to the top, kind of show you guys how the app, I really like how it is because it shows you each product, what it looks like. So we got some baby food for Scarlett, and I usually try to stick around $200 per week. Sometimes that's really hard with 4 kids, so sometimes we go over. I did last week get a whole bunch of snacks and stuff for their lunch. If I had that included in here, it'd probably be a lot more expensive. So they have it set up by different categories and, you know, beverages, and you can scroll through it, so there's a lot more in there. So I'll show you all the groceries, kind of do like a little haul once I pick it up from the store, and then I'll kind of go into detail more about everything I kind of just showed you guys very briefly. So I'm actually gonna add a few more things to the cart. It's very easy. Oh, I didn't even show you guys this. So like I said, I needed some garlic bread, so I just type in, not garlic bread, garlic bread. Ah, this cold has made me so out of it. I'll type in garlic bread and then, oh, wrong button. I'm gonna type garlic bread. I know every store is different with their online setup. Doesn't want to focus, but it gives you so many different options and you can just add it to your cart. I sound like Harris Teeter has sponsored me. This is not sponsored, by the way. I've just used Harris Teeter for over, I want to say close to 2 years now. I've done online shopping. So now I'm going to place my order. I'm placing this a little bit later than I usually do. It's 12. And I think the soonest they have is 4:30, yeah, 4:30. And then sometimes they'll call me if they have something out of order, but I really like, and I feel like most stores will probably do this, but I like that they'll call me and they'll let me know that they substitute it with something else. Like, for example, they'll call and be like, hey, we didn't have this flavor, so I got you this flavor instead, if that's okay, or we didn't have this amount, but here's this with more amount, we'll charge you the same price, which is also really awesome. And then if they don't have a substitute, or if it's just really out of stock, then it's out of stock. But I mean, it'd be the same if I was going to the store, it would be out of stock anyways. So I just placed my order. It says that it was received, so I'll wait for them to call me. Sometimes they get done a little bit before the time slot that I pick, and then I will see you guys then. It will be on our way to the store to pick up the groceries and put it away, and you guys can follow me with this whole process. I really hope that you guys are gonna enjoy it, because it took me a while to get this method down. I used to be so stressed out about grocery shopping and meal planning and just the whole process. Like, I would rather do laundry all day or clean all day versus this whole process. Sometimes this process still stresses me out, even though I've taken a very, very easy and convenient route, because then I'm like, I don't know what dinner to make. That is my struggle every single week. What am I gonna make for dinner? Anyways, okay, but this week we have it all figured out. No need to stress, but I'll see you guys here in a little bit. All right, so we are here at the store now, and usually I will have to press a button for the express lane. Let me show you guys. I really am showing you guys an in-depth video, but usually I have to press that button, let them know that I'm here to pick up my order. But somebody was already out here loading up somebody else's online order. I just pay for my order once they bring out the food, and then they'll go ahead and load everything up in the trunk. So I got everything out of the bags. I always recycle the bags that the groceries come in. So I'm gonna do a really, really quick haul. And I think I've already told you guys the meal ideas, so you'll kind of see all of that throughout the video. So we have 2 boxes of the Little Bites blueberry muffins. The kids love these so much. I think there's never been a trip that I'm gonna move it out of the way really quick, but I don't think there's ever been a grocery trip where I didn't get these. All right, so some of our produce, we have some strawberries, some extra firm tofu. I'm gonna be making some stir fry with this. We have some corn. This will be with the burgers and fries. Those cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Yeah, they're a little bit different because they're smaller than the ones that I usually get.
And then we got raspberries. And then we got
vegetable stir fry mix.
Blueberries, and then what was
mushrooms.
Mushrooms, yeah.
We got some Earth Balance butter.
We have purple grapes and we have green grapes. And then the next thing we have is coffee creamer and another coffee creamer.
So this is the creamer that Frank likes, the Starbucks white chocolate mocha. I'm trying something different. I'm gonna try this almond milk creamer. I'm not a fan of dairy-free creamers, so I'm still trying to experiment and find the right one. So if you guys have any recommendations, definitely leave them down below. And then this is the milk that the kids like. So I'm also experimenting with different kind of alternatives when it comes to yogurts. We're slowly trying to make a transition with using or buying stuff that doesn't have dairy in it, and eggs, especially for Scarlett. So we're trying to transition a little bit, slowly but surely. So I'm trying to find some yogurt alternatives. I got a few to experiment with and try to see which I like better. So I got some almond and coconut yogurt, and then also the kids really like yogurt drinks, so I found these dairy-free yogurts. So if they like these as much as their other yogurt drinks, I might start buying these. So I got a blueberry, a strawberry one, a whole bunch. I'm not gonna go into every flavor, but I got a whole bunch of baby pouch food for Scarlett. Some cheese. This is for Frank sandwiches. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but head of lettuce. I'll use this instead of my hamburger buns for our burgers. And then we have some ground beef for the burgers, some chicken for the tacos, and then you want to talk about what's back there, Arya?
First we got
some salmon.
And then we got some bagels.
Flour tortillas.
I said tortillas.
Tortillas.
Tortillas, yeah. And then we got hamburger buns. I don't like meat. I don't like any type of meat except for bacon and sausage.
Also, Frank requested zebra cakes.
We got some fries here for dinner.
For burgers. Yes.
And then we have some mac and cheese. Wait, this is a new kind?
Yeah, this one is a vegan kind. I want to see an experiment if Harlow will like the mac and cheese, because she's the only one. Yeah, or you. I thought you didn't like mac and cheese or not.
Is that the same one that tastes just like the other one?
I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see.
Mommy, I like roni cheese.
Yes, you like roni cheese?
So, and then we got some noodles for dinner too for us to eat.
That's for the baked ziti.
So, and then we got tomato sauce. And then we got...
And milk, yes. Got some tomato sauce. And then one sweet potato. I'm going to bake this for Scarlett and see if she'll like it. Some tortilla chips. We have some veggie sticks, garlic bread. This is kind of like the unhealthy stuff. We got some dino nuggies. Oh, we forgot broccoli. We got some steamed broccoli over here. Orange juice, almond milk, some sun chips.
Yeah, I really like.
Yeah, Arya really likes those. We have some Alfredo. This is for the tacos. This is salsa. Teriyaki sauce for my stir fry. Ketchup. Some coconut chips for whatever. We could put this on yogurt. Anything that we want to. And, ooh, that was close. Oh, taco seasoning. Almost forgot that.
We got some bananas. And then we got an apple.
3 apples.
Yeah, 3 apples. And then we have some avocado. What are some like wrappers that go on the crock pot. And then we have the last thing, but not least, is some lunch meat.
And we forgot to show the Honey Nut Cheerios. Arya was gonna go ahead and start putting it into the storage container. All right, so now it's time to go through the fridge and throw away anything that's old or expired, which I just went through the fridge this week. It's kind of gotten disorganized again, but I've gone through it. Not this week, I meant to say last week, but some of the foods are still good. It's just me having to reorganize everything. What really helps me is I got these clear storage bins. You can find these on Amazon or even at Walmart or Target, and I kind of have it all split up. So we have the kids juices right here, like yogurt pouches or applesauce pouches in here. We have all the butter in here, eggs, and then of course we have veggies and fruits. And I usually put my berries in these green saver containers. It keeps your strawberries and berries, well actually you can put a whole bunch of stuff in here, but it will last a lot longer. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the produce in here, and I'll film like a time lapse and show you guys how I organize everything, a before and after. Actually, I'm wanting to get more storage containers to go in here to kind of separate things a little bit more, so I might order those tonight. And the freezer stuff, honestly, down here is not the most organized. Kind of have stuff thrown in here. I try to keep it organized, but I've kind of given up on the freezer because we don't really open this part as much as we do this part. is the next day. I didn't get to finish the organization of all of the food. Actually, I still have it laying out all right there because I got super late and the time got away from me yesterday. So I'm going to show you guys, so I did get the fridge done, so I'm going to show you guys how I organized that, and then I'm going to show you guys how I organize all of the food and putting it away in the pantry. All right, let's see if it's still organized. Yeah, it's still pretty organized from yesterday. All right, so here is an overview of the fridge. So we added the berries to these green savers. So there's not a specific way that I organize all the food. Like some places obviously have certain places, but I try to keep everything together. So all like the products that I got, like the non-dairy, besides like these 2 pouches, I put right here for the kids to try. But like I told you guys before, you know, I try to keep their juice and like their yogurt drinks and pouches in one place, eggs, butter in one place, and I try to put everything to the front so I can see everything. If I put food, of course if I have to, if we're running out of room, if I put it behind something, I'll forget about it and I won't see it. So I try to push everything to the front, and then I put apples and lime and then all the veggies in here. I ran out of space, so I'll just kind of stack things. We have condiments and drinks. I put all the bigger drinks over on this door, and then this is kind of organized. I do want to get more of an organization for this pull-out drawer. I want to get like some of these containers, but the shallow ones, got no one's little Kinder Egg left over in here. And then I'm not gonna even open the freezer because I'm gonna be completely candid, that's not organized at all. And then we have more condiments on here. I will say the biggest thing that has helped me so much with organizing this fridge and keeping it organized are these clear containers, because I can see through them, I know what's in them. So that's kind of my method on keeping the fridge organized. All right, so as far as the pantry goes, you guys can see I have pretty much all the food. I mean, we do have some extras over here that I need to organize, but we have most of the food in clear containers. I know I'm gonna get comments about what is the purpose of buying stuff if you're just gonna take it out of the box. Why don't you just keep it in the box? That just seems like a lot of time. This actually, taking the extra time to take everything out of the boxes, like taking all the cereal bars and the oatmeal, like things that come in boxes, cereal that comes in boxes, that actually, taking that extra time helps me so much, especially with the kids, because they don't care about, like if I had, for example, if I had boxes in here, they're not going to care about putting the box where it goes. Like, this is why this is so unorganized right now. That's why I really love having these clear containers, because instead of having to search for boxes in a pantry, they can go ahead and just grab what they want. They don't have to take anything out of a box and, you know, throw it back. They can just, you know, see everything and take whichever kind of snack that they want. Just like when it comes with the cereal, they can just take it down, and Aria, she's the only one that really can get cereal on her own, but she puts it right back versus having to fool around with all the boxes. Scarlett, are you gonna help me? But I think what I'm gonna do is I'll leave that organization or the pantry organization video down below, because it does go into more detail and it shows you more of the organization when it comes to the pantry. But I really do try to keep everything together as much as I can, because it just helps me out. I can just come in here, grab what I need. I don't have to go searching for things most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. I can just come in here, grab what I need, because I try to keep everything together. Like for example, we have like all these sauces and condiments that don't need to be refrigerated. We have the baking stuff, so brown sugar and, you know, flour, things like that. All like the nuts and like trail mix are in here, peanut butter, and then all of the spices. I can just, you know, go through here and find the spices. That also helps me a lot. I have one of these for all of the oils and like packets, things like that. And then this is usually where I keep the chips, the bread, extra condiments. I probably need to go back and get some more of these bins, because we're kind of running out of space down here with all this stuff. Well, a lot of this stuff needs to be put into the storage containers. I'm not perfect at all when it comes to organizing. I just try to do my best. I'm like sometimes really bad at refilling, but I really do try my best to keep it as organized as possible. So like I said, I didn't put up all of these foods, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I actually don't have that much to put away, because like I said, last week we got more snacks and stuff like that for the kids. Most of that's already put away, but whatever's not put away, I'm gonna go ahead and do a time lapse and show you guys how I organize it. I just got everything put away in the pantry and everything is now organized. But that is pretty much it. That is pretty much my whole process from beginning to end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like I said, if you guys would like to see more of these kind of videos, I definitely want to incorporate more meal planning and recipes and hauls, and of course organizational videos will stay and cleaning videos will stay, but I want to incorporate some more of those kind of videos. So if you do like it, please give it a thumbs up. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you in our next one. Bye guys.